Jumbo once again, my dear brothers and sisters. Today is Saturday, September the 24th, 2016, approximately 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Coming to you live out of the criminal operation called Joliet, Illinois. I am your host, war correspondent Yesaya Kamanwadi, better known by most as Eric Rice, and welcome to the Eric Rice Network once again. Today's video, I'm going to be discussing the battered woman syndrome and how it relates to black people. Everybody, almost everybody, has observed or have heard of a situation where a female, whether it's her husband, boyfriend, whatever the case may be, whether she has children by him or not, wherever the case may be, but at any rate, this woman is going through so much physical abuse at the hands of the man she's dealing with, or mentally abused, and in a lot of cases both physically and mentally abused. And people wonder why she sticks with him. Why won't she leave him? Why does she continue to subject herself to such treatment? Why does she continue to allow her children to be in that type of atmosphere? Her friends tell her, why don't you just leave? Her own family members begging her to leave. The man's no good for you. Why don't you leave? Leave him alone. Get your kids, or if you don't have any kids, pack up your little things and leave. But for some reason, she won't leave him. She won't leave him. Eventually, some women will finally get the hint, and they will eventually leave for safer ground. But they go through so much before they decide to leave, if they leave at all. For whatever reason, they got it in their heads that one day they'll change. Oh, girl, it'll be okay here. He's just going through a rough patch right now, making all kinds of excuses for him, hoping one day he'll change, hoping one day he'll get his shit together. Well, you know what, black folk, we're the same way. If you really think about it, we be getting our asses whooped by our oppressor for the last 500 years. 500 years of lynching, 500 years of beatings, 500 years of mental abuse, 500 years of being raped. By our oppressor. And you got a lot of us that still won't leave. We still believe, and first of all, before I proceed, let me say this. This is not targeted towards all white people. Not all white people are bad, just like not all black people are bad. Just like any kind of people aren't bad. You got your bad and you got your good everywhere. When I speak under these terms, I'm speaking of the white supremacist beast system that we currently reside in. And they have been showing us for the last 500 years how they feel about us. I mean, what do these people need to do? Do they need to bust out a box of crayons and draw us a picture? They've showed you every way imaginable how they feel about you. Physically, spiritually, emotionally. Sometimes they have to show you. They tell you. Some subtle, some not so subtle. And yet and still, a lot of our people still won't get the message. Still want to unite with our enemies. still want to come together. Come on, let's integrate. Let's hold hands and let's pray and let's march. Let's sing. We shall overcome. Y'all, when we gonna get through our thick skulls that it ain't gonna never change? We have been trying to be at peace with one another for 500 years. And for 500 years, it's the same. We've made a few strides here and there, but for the most part, it's the same. Okay? So, my question to my viewers, my black viewers, when is enough enough? How many different ways do these people have to show you that they don't like you, they don't want to be around you, they don't want anything to do with you? How many different ways do they have to show you? How many different ways do they have to tell you? We just can't get a hint, can we? We can't get a hint. It's time for us to wake up out of our sleep and wake up out of our slumber and realize, hey, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be where I'm not wanted. I stick to myself. And I think it's about time we start having that mentality. Living within, but without. White supremacist America. Notice I said white supremacist America. So, for my white viewers, if you're not racist, if you're not prejudiced, this doesn't apply to you. However, for those of you who hate us, you don't even know us, but you hate us because the color of our skin, simply because of that, then something's going on in your head anyway. And for those of you white viewers who say they're just a bunch of niggers, they don't know how to act, would it be fair for me to say all white people are trailer trash and don't know how to act? That would be an unfair assessment on my part, wouldn't it? And I would be dead wrong. I would be wrong as two left shoes. So for you to paint us all with the same broad brush, I would be just as wrong to paint you all with the same broad brush. So once again, if it doesn't apply to you, if the shoe doesn't fit, don't worry about it. I'm not talking to you. But for those of you, you know who you are. And Black America, please, please, I can't stress this enough. I know it sounds a bit redundant, but I'm going to keep saying it anyway until we get the picture. Stop pushing yourselves off on people who don't want you. They don't want you. They don't need us anymore. I mean, our forefathers have made America the greatest nation on earth, the most powerful nation on earth, thanks to the blood, sweat, and tears of our forefathers. We built them a nation. Not only have we built them a nation, our forefathers and our foremothers, they made them a superpower. So we're expendable now. They have no need for us. You know what? The only thing we're good for, as far as white America goes, as far as the racist ones, are entertainment. We entertain them through bouncing the basketball up and down the basketball court. We entertain them running up and down the football field. We entertain them hitting the baseball bat and running around the diamond. We entertain them acting on the silver screen. Other than that, they don't want anything to do with us. Nor do they need us. We're expendable, brothers and sisters. And soon, they're going to show you just how expendable you are. We are. They're going to show you. They're going to show you better than they can tell you. So once again, I implore our people to wake up out of their sleep, wake up out of your slumber, the battered woman syndrome, which is running rampant through the black community. You just won't leave your oppressor alone. No matter what he says, no matter what he does, no matter how he treats you. Think of what's going on in Charlotte, Tulsa, Ferguson, you name it. All over the United States, all over the globe. We are the most downtrodden, most oppressed people in the world. And yet and still, you think these people are going to change. Marching, singing, and praying. Praying to a God that they gave you on top of that. How's that worked out for you, family, for the last 500 years? Has it worked? Still looking for Jesus to save you. You're still getting your ass beat. It's time for us to wake up, family. Brothers and sisters, it's time for us to wake up. Smell the roses. Realize, as the old Kenny Rogers song would say, know when to fold them, know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. It's time for us to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. And that time, family, is now. It is time for us to start coming together, uniting, stop killing each other, come together, unite, let's come up with a plan. Let's go to war with the beast system and white supremacy economically. Let's pull our resources together. That $1.5 trillion that leaves our neighborhood every year. Pull our resources together. Pull our brain power together. Let's get us some businesses if we don't have any in the smaller areas. And let's begin to live within, but without, white supremacist America. Well, family, I'm going to end this video on that note. Hopefully, the things that I've said will cause you to think long and hard about our past in this country and our future. Think about the next generation. Because if we keep going at the rate we're going, it won't be a next generation. So with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If so, please pass it on. Please subscribe. Until the next time, Kwaheri. I'm out.